Hey, it's time to head down to Grandpa's farm and meet some of his animals. So let's take a look at the animals that we're going to meet. So the first one right here is the horse. Now the sign language for horse is you're going to take 2 fingers and 1, just move them together like that and put them up at the top of your head, like an ear. That's the sign language for horse. And next one is the chicken. So the sign for chicken is the same as bird. And if you want, you can also put it from your mouth down into your hand like you're pecking to the ground. And then the next one is the pig. And for the pig, bring your hand underneath and just keep your fingers together as you move it up and down. Now, if you wiggle your fingers, that means dirty. And pigs are dirty, but we want to keep them together for pig. And then up top here, we've got our cow. So for cow, take your pinky and your thumb and put it to your head just like that. That means cow. And the last one is the rooster. So take 3 fingers like this, put them up to your forehead, and wiggle those fingers up top. That's the sign language for rooster. All right, now we need to get our hands on the wheel because we're heading on down to Grandpa's farm. Okay, are you ready? You buckled up? Here we go. Get your hand on the steering wheel. Driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm. What sound do we hear? Okay, let's listen. What was that sound? Yes, that is the sound of the horse. And do you remember the sign language for a horse? Right like that. Okay, here we go. Driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm. What sound do we hear? Okay, listen. Oh, yes, you're right. That's the sound of the rooster. So we're just going to take our hand just like that. There's our sign language for that rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Here we go. We're driving again. Driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm. What sound do we hear? Okay, let's listen. Moo. What is that? Yes, that's the sound of the cow. Do you remember the sign language? Just like that. Moo. There sounds like there's a few cows out there. I wonder what they're thinking. Here we go. Driving again. Driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm. What sound do we hear? Okay, listen. Do you remember? Yes, those are the chickens. And remember, we do bird, and if you want, you can peck it into your hand like it's pecking some food off of the ground. Bok, 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 bok. Oh, here we go. We're moving on. Driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm, driving on down to Grandpa's farm. What sound do we hear? Let's listen. What is that? Yes, that is the sound of the pig, and it sounds like there's a lot of those as well. Do you remember the sign for pig? Put your hand right underneath and move just like that. Yes. Well, that was so much fun going down to Grandpa's farm. I hope that you can join me again on another fun adventure.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to check that subscribe button so you're always up to date on all of our new videos. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.